It's why I have to, you know, why I play like I enjoy Mario, but honestly, there'd be so many other games I would play if Mario just didn't stream so well, you know. So we'll see what happens. Prove a little point here to myself, maybe. Glenn says, "You're back." I am back. Welcome in. All right. I am going to do a Princess Peach run today. What's up, Chris Knapp? He's back. Ethan, welcome in. Here we go. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Man, Princess Peach really does make this game so much easier than Toad. Crazy. Let's see if she can do this. Yep. She sure can. There we go. There we go. Shit. Alright. We're gonna have to hit some enemies to get our health back. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that share button if you're able to. We are back. Unfortunately, Sonic Adventure was not faring well. Thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you, dude. That was close. Glad you're back, ADD. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Yeah. Good to see you, man. Welcome in. Bazinga. Welcome in, Quincy. Here we go. That sucks. It's a great game, too. It is a good game. I basically just probably have to play it after Retro, unfortunately. Oh, man, that sucks. What's up, John? Whew. Here we go, and boom. Yeah, it does suck. Because I really like, Sonic Adventure. Glenn says, "Hey, Quincy." Perfect. And a boom. Hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you like the content. Say hello if you can. We got 15 people watching on... We had 15 people watching on the tube, and then they scattered. That happens, though. Thanks for those who are here. Lurking. If you're lurking, you're twerking. I got some fresh coffee, though. I was able to make some fresh coffee in that time, which is nice. Pretty happy about that. We're going to stick with Peach for this run. Whoa, thank you so much, Jay. Thank you for the Minecraft for the 10 diamonds, man. That's awesome of you. There will be no warping today. But there will be shortcuts. Shortcuts are different than warping, I feel like. Thank you so much, Jay. Oh my god. If you're seeing this, it's too late. The youngin's gonna ask you to play Fortnite and get skibbity riz giat mad about you playing it soon. God. It's like a different language. Here we go. Playing some good old Nintendo. Good old no friendo. What'd you guys do today, by the way? If you haven't already told me yet. If you have, then thank you. By the way, I'm talking about in the last stream, possibly. Ooh, that was close. That was really close. Is that enough? That was enough. Just lazing around the house. Just had a snack. What'd you have? Snacks are good. Snacks are for sure good. Here we go. I'm still pretty full from the egg sandwich, honestly. Sticky bun. Shit. Boom. Done for. Here we go. Sticky buns are good.
I went to Target and they had 30% off of Transformers. I was in heaven.
Aw, shit. That's awesome. Any pictures? Gotta love that. Never was a huge Transformers fan, but I gotta admit they are really cool, but I never got into collecting them. Here we go. You know, she's actually pretty quick at picking things up. Not as quick as Toad, but she's pretty quick. Oh shit, that was close. Here we go. Is it just me, or is Peach a bit OP? Oh yeah. Absolutely, she's easy mode for sure. Toad is expert mode in this game.
Send pics in Discord.
Sweet. Let me see here. That's cool. Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Ivan Ooze.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. No. Oh my gosh, that was bull. Couldn't get out of the way in time. You only get 9 stock lives in this game if you count all 3 of the continues that you get to beat this game. You get 3 lives per continue, 3 continues. That's all you get on the on the Nintendo version. Oh. Man. That's not what I meant to do. Oh my gosh. I almost got again. There we go. Perfect. We'll get another heart here real soon. Thanks for joining. Make sure to hit that like button if you like the content. Hit that share button if you want other people to see the content. And also, too, if you do share, make sure and share publicly. Because if you don't, then no one even sees it. It'll just go to your friends list and everyone ignores it. But if you share it public, it'll go out past the algorithm. Go. Little run to the left, little run to the right. All right, we're gonna get this guy here. What's up, Chris Frederick? How you doing? Don't run to the light, AD. You must have just watched the movie Ghost. I recently learned that is a well-known fact. Yes. That is also something that... Alright, so now you've just started the game, Cloudman, on TikTok. So the game is... Here's the thing, is every time I play this game, that is something that someone has to mention. It's not a big deal, but whenever someone does mention it, I start a game. Okay, you're in on it now. Let's see how many people will come in and mention that this was once Doki Doki Panic. If you mention it sarcastically, it doesn't count, by the way, for anybody out there. It still might be funny, but it doesn't count. So yes, no, I'm very well aware, and I'd say most people who collect are pretty well aware of the origins of this game, but that's one. So now let's see if we can get a second person to come in here, unbeknownst to this conversation, and tell us that this was once a Doki Doki, or this was reskinned or something. So the game has started. You're all in on it. Here we go. Don't run from your feelings. Is this Princess Adventure? I mean, technically this is Princess's Adventure. The whole big thing is that they believed what they actually had as Super Mario 2 was something too difficult for Americans. That is correct. Everyone who bought All Stars knows that, right?
Makes sense as to why when I was young it didn't feel like a Mario game wall.
You know what's funny though is this game has become so very canon.
Is this Doki Doki Panic?
Oh, that's two. See? There we go. That's two, y'all. So you're in on the game now. Just a touchdown. Just to let you know. Every time I play this game, someone has to come in and ask or mention if this was Doki Doki at one point, which is fine. But now you're all part of the game. That's two people, technically three, who've asked now. So, shh, you're all part of the game now. Let's see how many people will come in and ask if this was once Doki Doki or if it was reskinned. This is enlightening. Who's dropping the knowledge over there? Yeah, it's pretty neat information. Yo, what's up, Michael Dunbar? How you doing? Just trying
Here's
to pull
a fact to add. Favorite color is blue.
My favorite color is blue, you're right. What's my second favorite color? You probably know this. Purple. Yo, Dunbar. And they were probably right. Like, Mario 2 was very difficult.
Purple.
Yep. The entire TV show was basically based off of Mario 2.
More good stuff, aka anything on your stream.
Ah, I appreciate that.
And
Thank
knowing
you.
is half the battle, G.I. Joe. LOL.
G.I. Joe.
but you like a little bit of green as well.
Yes, that's true. You're right. I like all colors a little bit. I even like yellow sometimes. Orange and, you know, blue go well together, of course. I was gonna say pink. I actually do like the color pink. I think I have a few blue and pink ties, believe it or not. When I was in my late 20s, I was very dapper for my office jobs, and I would wear pink button-down shirts and purple button-down shirts, blue button-down shirts. I would wear all sorts of fun colors, different ties. I loved buying different ties. I still have a huge collection of ties. I don't have all the shirts anymore. They don't fit me so much anymore, but I loved my shirt and tie collection. I had a lot for a long time.
Salmon.
I never liked the color salmon. It was pukey. Might as well have called it puke. But yeah. Thank you, Casanovas. I appreciate it, man. Ah. You shut your mouth, Birdo. Hey, Glenn. Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Look at the difference between Sonic Adventure 2 and Mario 2. It's just crazy. It sucks that you have to play... You basically have to kind of like play ball with the algorithm.
I know, right? Isn't it sad?
Yep. It truly is. What we're talking about, y'all, is I just stopped a stream because I was playing Sonic Adventure 2 and I was getting no algorithm, and I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna quit. This is going nowhere. I guarantee you if I were to come back with Mario, there would be people in here watching. And lo and behold, there is way more than there was here before. But ever since my page basically got turned back on, it's still healing, it feels like. Here we go. What's up, Archie and Olive? Thanks for joining, man. Welcome in. That's basically a cheat right there, like a shortcut. There we go. Perfect. I seen a guy playing Doki Doki the other day. It was very similar. Well, of course it's very similar. I mean, they basically just reskinned it. Yep. There are quite a few differences. I forget some of the... Obviously, the characters, the music. There's something about it, though, that I forgot that you can't do in Doki that you can do in Mario. And
you gotta get them the tour and spit on that thing. You get me?
Thank you, Devin. I appreciate it. I forget what it is.
Oh, this is so funny.
Quite a few differences, though. We just thought the game was weird. Never suspected it was something else. No, that's true. You're right about that. Thanks so much, Deadly Knight. You're right. We never suspected. There was no reason to. You know, it just felt like it felt like, oh, cool. Mario 2 is way different. But I think they did a good job. You know, Shy Guys became very prominent as a Mario character. You know, and
gotcha, bitch.
One game that really brought him back was Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island uses all the characters from Mario 2.
Gotcha, bitch.
What's up? Thank you, Deadly Knight, for the donos, man. Appreciate it. Deadly Knight wants us to eat.
That's what stinks.
Yes. I agree. It is very stinky. That's Cortina's typical reaction.
Scusi, babidi boopy? Che cosa? Babidi boopy?
Bibbidi
Babidi boopy, babidi
boopity
babidi.
Here we go. Thanks again for joining. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that share button if you're able to. If you really like the content, there is options everywhere to support, whether it's stars or bits or super chats or diamonds. So thank you so much for that. Glenn shared the live. Rufus. It is the version where you collect the eggs. I just collected the eggs from the boss.
Oh my god!
I know, right? We're gonna have tacos for dinner.
Oh my god!
The main head scratcher.
Oh, you
was
gotta give him
Wart.
this hot tour and spit on that thing. You get me? Oh, this is so funny.
Well, you know they didn't know what they were doing either because they made the end of the game
Tacos
a
are
dream.
so amazing.
What's up, Justin McLaughlin? How are you?
One to 800 laxative.
That'd be shitty. If I made a product, a laxative product for pooping, I'd call it Relax. Because that's what you do after you take some laxatives and you let a big old poo-poo out. Finally get to relax.
I'll call it kiss your ass goodbye.
I don't know if that would sell very well. I'm golden, said Justin. Well, very nice. Here we go. And boom, here's an egg. And make it a candy that tastes good for the prank. Here we go. That'd be funny. It, like, tastes really good. People can't help but eat it. Don't eat those. They're laxatives. F it. It just tastes so good. I can't help it.
Another name for a laxative is damn, cause that's what you're gonna be saying on the toilet.
Just damn. That's it. What's up, Ugly Armadillo? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Welcome in. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the share button. Thank you for the donos on the talk. Here we go.
There's a candy laxative already. It's chocolate and it just looks like a chocolate bar.
That's terrible. There we go. All right. Oh, so tonight's going to be fun. Tonight we're going to start off with Mario Kart 64. And if anybody wants to, if any more than 4 people want to play, then we will pop over to Mario Kart 8. And then we're going to play TMNT, possibly some Doom, and then some GTA. So it's going to be an awesome night. Robert, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Cortina is streaming tonight, more than likely. Imagine handing those out to trick-or-treaters. Oh, man. Handing what out? Oh, God. That would not be a good idea. You'd probably get in a lot of trouble for that. I wouldn't recommend that. Not that you'd ever do that, but just saying. Just in case. You never know who's, you know, who's out there who might think that's a good idea. Sweet. Black licorice will do the same thing if you eat too much. Oh, I should have got that first cherry. Oh well. I love black licorice though.
For prank use. Worst prank is giving someone a Popeyes biscuit no bev.
No bev, no beverage. Yeah, Peach is easy mode, man.
Those biscuits are dry as hell.
They are. Gotta put some butter on them and put some honey on them. Here we go. There's nothing
Doesn't
over
matter
there.
what you put on them, they still dry.
No, right, but the butter and the honey helps for sure. I had so much trouble with this boss the first time I played it. There we go. That's how you do it. White Castles? I personally love White Castles, but they mess Cortina up. I am getting rid of my TikTok and Facebook, so I'll focus on being on Twitch and YouTube. Fair enough, UG. Understandable. Standardable. I still
If
am
you want a laxative, eat Taco Bell or Chipotle.
I'm still thinking about having like one, like Twitch does okay, but I'm considering having like one party day or night, but it's gonna have to be a while. I'm gonna have to get to a point where like, I don't know, like I wouldn't be able to do this. I don't know. I want to do that, but I'm also real, you know, like I gotta be like, I want to so bad. I want to be like, it'd have to be like a Saturday. It'd have to be like a Sunday night, maybe. I don't know. But I'd like to do a night where like you know, I have a certain like small amounts of tacos that I take every time, you know, someone does something or something like that, or like you can choose like take a drink or have a small piece of a taco or something like that, you know. Tacos. Welcome in, Eugene. What's up, Brenner? How you doing? I'm on level 5 too. And I have not skipped a level yet, but I have taken shortcuts.
JN Silent Bob is on Call of Duty now.
Like, are you saying that they're playing, or are you saying like that they're live?
Or the world's hot chip challenge.
I don't want to do a hot challenge. Those are uncomfortable. I want to enjoy my night.
They are operators.
I don't know what you mean.
You can play with them.
Like, are they live streaming or something? Is that what you're talking about?
No characters on the game.
Oh, I didn't know what you meant by operators. Oh, so you can be Jay and Silent Bob now in Call of Duty. I see. Like you can, like how you can be the Ninja Turtles. I was really confused. Damn. That's the first time I've fallen there in a while. What's up, Epoch? How you doing, man?
That was BS.
That was, I totally missed.
The official name for all characters you can play with is operators on Call of Duty.
What? Oh, it just didn't work the last time, huh? That was horse shit. That should have worked, like, both times. You can, right? Wasn't that fucked up? That was bullshit. Chris Knapp said
Ouchie
playable
fish
characters.
sticks.
That was stupid. Shouldn't have happened that way.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Here we go. We don't need that, even though it'd be nice to have. I'm going to skip it for time's sake. Stopping and getting the mushrooms honestly takes a lot of time in this game.
That fish was cat seeking fish.
Here we go. Here we go. All right. Up one more. Yeah. This part's pretty tough. These they're kind of predictable, but you can still be hit by them really easily. Thanks again for joining, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Make sure to hit that like button, hit that share button.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the diamonds. There we go. All right, guys, on the poll on Facebook, please don't vote on that unless you mean it. It says, can you help me get to level 1? And I see 1 vote for yes, I can help, but I have not seen any stars come in. Not that I expected, but at the same time, if I make a vote, you know, I'm trying to basically see who, you know, kind of is and who kind of won't, and that's okay if you don't. It's anonymous too. So, you know, you're not being called out or anything. I don't know who it was who voted, but at the same time, like, you know, if there's a poll up saying, please help me reach a certain goal, and you click, yes, I will help you reach that goal, but then no one does anything, it's like, it's kind of a big, you know, kind of gives up, you know, kind of gives me false hope and then gives my hopes up. So if you are not going to support, which is okay, I still love having you here, talk, enjoy, I treat everybody the same whether they you know, support or not. But if you're not going to support, please don't vote that you're going to support. That's all I ask. I think it's a pretty reasonable question. So thanks for joining, thanks for being here. You guys know I treat everybody the same whether they support or not monetarily. I just don't want my hopes given up is all. Let's see here. And that's on Facebook that I'm talking about. Anybody on TikTok,
ADD is
YouTube,
humble like that. That's
or
why
Twitch.
we like him so much.
I appreciate that, Glenn. Thank you. And I'm only really addressing anybody who's watching on the book right now because that's where the poll is. So anybody on YouTube or TikTok or Twitch can ignore me on what I'm saying there. Here we go. Didn't need that heart. Sweet. I try to remain humble, man. It's hard sometimes. I think sometimes I can get a little cocky, but that's only towards trolls. Oop, come on. There we go. Throw the key just to kind of divert his attention a little bit. Oh, that was close. Alright. Show you a really easy way to beat this guy here. Trolls, trolls. There we go. Now he's blocked. You can pick up the other one, no problem. There we go. Make yourself a nice little platform to stand on. Super Mario Brothers 2, amazing. Hey everyone, just got back from walking the dogs. Hey Anthony, I was able to do 2 giveaways so far with those games. Thank you so much. One of the person who won was in Canada, so that was a little pricey. But thanks for the games, man. I appreciate it. Quincy with 75 stars. Thank you so much.
Dad, I am the one, exterminating sun slipping through the trees, strangling the breeze. Dad, I am the sky, watching angels cry while they slowly turn, conquering the worm.
That must be a
dig through
song.
the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam.
My Dragula. Thank you, Anthony. We'll do kind of the same thing here. Once he shoots 2 or 3. No! Once he shot. I didn't think he was going to shoot again so fast, the bastard.
You're awesome, Anthony.
Yes, for sure. No, I'm not going for any mushrooms. They take too much time.
Thanks for the follow.
There we go. You just got the PlayStation Portal. Very nice. That system's even more awesome now that you can use your PlayStation Premium membership anywhere. If you don't have a PlayStation Premium membership, it's good for the games that you downloaded, but I'd say the PlayStation Portal, you're going to get the most benefit out of it if you have a premium membership. You saw White Zombie with them Ramones when you were in middle school? Not normal for an 8-year-old, no. Thank you for the 75 stars, Quincy.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Perfect. All right. Time for this guy. Here we go, and one more. One to grow on. Sweet. When I was younger, I saw 311 and Gravity Kills together. That was a pretty cool concert. I really enjoyed Gravity Kills. They had this crazy keyboard. Crazy keyboard on wheels that the guy was like moving around the whole time while playing it. I don't understand how the heck he did that. Oh man, yeah. Yep. I've seen Fishbone. They're pretty awesome. They're a ska band, right? It's been so long since I've seen them. I'm pretty sure they used to tour with Real Big Fish and The Urge. They definitely toured with 311. Yep, ska rock. Yep, okay. Yep, I do like Fishbone. Hey, Patty, welcome in, man. Yeah, Gravity Kills was awesome. Big fan of Gravity Kills.
GG.
Thank you, Glenn. I'm gonna have some nuts.
Nice and salty ones are the best.
Oh yeah, I love salty nuts. The $2 bag of peanuts from Walmart is honestly really good. Salted and shelled. Make 'em meat nuts.
Second favorite is honey roasted.
I do like honey roasted. What's up, Eugene? That's what she said. That's right. You don't have a Walmart there? Luckily, nuts are easy to get everywhere. You might have to work a little harder for some nuts, like, you know, driving a little further.
Hey, yo.
Welcome in, Casanovas. Oh no! Damn. That was rough.
Thanks for the follow.
Johnny Carson sound for the nut jokes. That was a shock to the system, lol.
That was. There we go. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna glitch it. Hey Truman, what's going on, man? I'm like a second. Oh man,
I
I'm like
only made it here one time and lost quickly.
No. I am not doing all of 7-2 over. Oh god. Fine. I'm only 49 minutes in. Ugh.
That was insane.
I was like one hit away from winning. It'll probably only take me 5 minutes to get back there. Thanks for joining, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you're all doing well. I'm trying to get him up there. Didn't need him anyway.
I DM you Xbox code for Wolfenstein the Old Blood on Xbox USA only, and I own the game already.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You can give it away.
Hold on, everybody.
Nah, dad mode.
Yep. That's right. Man. My streams are so much different now on Facebook. Like I used to go live on Facebook, and stars used to just
You're
be like
awesome,
popping
Bedded
off
Lick
the
Knight.
whole time I was live on Facebook. It is such a different stream now. I hope that if someone did used to send stars, like they still like the show enough to support. I know there's still a lot of people who are, but it seems like ever since my page got demonetized and then remonetized, it has been super slow goings. So if you did support at one time, I hope I didn't do something to like lose your support for whatever reason, because you never know. Like people don't tell you. People will just stop showing up. So, you know, for those who have sent in the last week or even 2 weeks, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But it just seems like the streams used to be like every, you know, it wouldn't go more than 10 minutes without someone, you know, supporting the stream. So hopefully I didn't do something to cause you to stop supporting. So anyway, enjoy the content. Thanks for watching. We're gonna take down Wart this time.
It's no problem, brother. We are a DD fam for life.
I appreciate that. You rock, Glenn. Let me get full health here. I'm gonna try at least. Oh, that didn't work. Not with those guys. There are some viewers who also used to send stars a lot and just stopped all of a sudden. That always makes me wonder. Makes me wonder if I did something or I said something. You just never know as a creator. That's one of the scariest things about being a creator sometimes, is like all of a sudden someone may decide to stop supporting and you just don't know why. Here we go. But either way, hopefully you're all still having a good day watching. I'm probably going to do about another half hour after this game and then stop, because I already did a half hour before, but it was on Sonic Adventure, and the algorithm does not like to push out Sonic Adventure at all. Sometimes you just have to give kids the dad voice, man, for them to listen. I swear, you have to. Like sometimes you can tell them things 3 or 4 times, but until you raise your voice a little bit, they're not listening. Anybody else have that with their kids? Like you could say something and say something and say something, but until you raise your voice, it's like they have to keep pressing.
A little or a lot of ADD can make your life just that much more tolerable.
I appreciate that, Glenn.
Thanks for the follow.
Oh my god, damn it. Took me 6 minutes to get back there.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, boo. Oh my god, really? Y'all ever made ground chicken burgers? Basically just chicken patties out of ground chicken. Really good. You can get creative with them. All kinds of seasoning, a little bit of egg, a little bit of breadcrumbs, some onions. Add some Parmesan cheese in there for a cool little crispy, like, innards. Mario's life. Ground chicken burgers are really good. Patty, what's going on, brother? Got him that time.
I wonder where he hold all those bubbles.
Maybe he can make them on command, like, you know, like some frogs can shoot blood out their eyes or whatever, you know?
Burgers need to move.
No, they don't. Not all the time, because there's turkey burgers, there's black bean burgers. I tell you what black bean burgers do, they go Skip Gordon, welcome in, man. It's because it's not Bowser. It's warped. Thanks so much, David Dolgus. You rock, brother. I'm just sitting here pounding nuts 2 at a time. See?
Mass destruction.
Hiya! Oh, heard that. Mass destruction. Use your meat grinder. OG for OG. Welcome in.
I had gotten the code for free, so why not give it away?
There you go. Hell yeah, Quincy. Glenn, do you have an Xbox One?
I
have a Series S?
Series
Okay.
S.
Do you have the game that Quincy's talking about? Okay.
Nope.
Glenn sent $95 in stars this week. So send it to Glenn. All right, let's play some Double Dragon. Do you have chocolate salty balls? They're good for you.
Okay, I will.
There you go. All right, we're going to play Double Dragon 1, and I'm going to get some water. Hang tight while I get some water. Be right back.
Glenn, check your messenger.
Got me some water in my gerbil bottle. Next time we get a free game, we'll try to send it to David Dolgus or Annie or Joseph Pruitt, since they've been lighting up the TikTok like crazy. We'll try to do that with everyone.
Thank you, Fetid Licknight. I appreciate you.
We appreciate you, Glenn. Appreciate everyone who does support the stream. If you're watching the
I
stream,
sent it to
thanks
Glenn
so
so you
much,
can
and hit the
ignore the
like button.
message. And if I get another code, I'll let you know.
Yeah, for sure. We'll give that one away too, depending on what it is. I still have a couple games to give away. I'm just waiting until I get paid because the shipping might be expensive, because the last shipping was not super cheap. Unfortunately, I had to pay like $30 for shipping on the last two things. So that's why I really appreciate any kind of physical games that are sent to do giveaways, but then I have to go buy shipping materials. I have to go to the post office. So it's really kind of like, it's awesome and I appreciate it and it's super thoughtful. But at the same time, sometimes people win who are in different countries, and then it costs a lot of money to ship it. It costs $18 to ship one of those Grand Theft Autos, and at that point, he could, it's like good Lord,
You're welcome, Glenn, and thank you.
So-
You are awesome.
Yeah. So sometimes it can be, if you guys are ever going to send anything to do giveaways with, like if you want to support the show, I would recommend just sending digital codes, because then I mean, it's not easy for me to to plan a trip to the post office with 5 kids. And it's hard for me to go alone, too, because it's hard to leave Cortina home with the kids, and then it's hard for me to just go with a couple of the kids because I have to lug them into the post office with me. I can't just leave them all. So it's either we all go.
Totally understandable. It gets pretty expensive shipping.
It does. So yeah, if you guys want to send things for giveaways, stick to sending digital codes or, you know, things like that. That's just a disclaimer to everyone. So I do appreciate it, though, and it's very thoughtful and it's very awesome. And I'm not grateful. I am grateful, but the shipping does get expensive. I rented this game a lot as a kid.
Digital codes or digital gift cards codes, like the Nintendo Switch codes I did one time.
Right. Now, one day we are going to get all set up to ship out from here. If there was some kind of glitch for unlimited lives or knives, I don't know about it. But welcome in. My name awkwardly floating there. I forgot
At That
about
Night,
the
I try
giant
my
Johnny
best.
Cage.
I believe in treating people the way I want to be treated, and so on.
For sure. You can switch characters, Skip Gordon. All you got to do is type in !avatar and type a character's name. If you're not sure of the character that you want to be, you can type in !extension, and you can click a link and it'll take you to where you can see a character select, and then you can literally, I believe, select that character. It'll make that character your character. And anybody who does say hi or talks gets a character at the bottom of the screen too. Down the road, if it ever gets to be, like, let's say we ever get a ton of people watching, like, at some point, it might switch over to characters are for supporters, but that's probably a long way away. But just saying that could happen down the road. If we have, you know, let's say 80 avatars on the screen or something at one point, which would be crazy. You know, wishful thinking. Because having an avatar be a supporter benefit would be really awesome. Made sure the Switch is charged. Or maybe there's a way to turn on... I don't know, I'm not sure. Who knows? Did you guys see that not all Switch games are going to be $80? I don't really worry about doing any glitches in my stream, K. Lewis. Not really. Not. I don't need unlimited lives. I don't need unlimited knives. I don't want to make the game easier than it is. So I'm not worried about it if I miss a secret or I miss a glitch or whatever. That's not what I'm here for. Unlimited lives? No, I don't need that headache. Oh no. You're too judgy. And what the hell is yer? Y-E-R? Not even how you spell it. You're too literal. You literally just came in my stream and you're judging my whole personality based off a 2-minute interaction. Fuck off. You don't know how someone's day's been, what they've you know, experienced during the day. Hey, how am I supposed to know if you're teasing or not? You know, there is no context with text. Like, all I can take is your words at face value. You called me too literal. Well, you don't know that my kid peed on the floor today and that I've been changing poopy diapers and I cooked my whole family breakfast, and I'm also mildly disgruntled about, how my Facebook page is going because I'm still very thankful and happy, but at the same time, like my page got demonetized last month and I got it remonetized, but now the page is like just the support is coming in much slower than you know. You're being very judgy. You have very little empathy, and you're being very judgy. I'm not really a fan of you already. I don't care what you think of me. I have the worst days as well, the feels. How am I supposed to take... If you're joking, then you are the one who's gaslighting me right now. You're the one who should have put an LOL JK. Thank you for the dono. You're the one who should have put an LOL JK if you were in here. I don't know you from Adam. I don't know your personality, your mannerisms, how you deliver things. So you're the one who's being the turd right now. You should have put LOL JK or something.
That true, Glenn.
Hi, ADD and everybody. Just got back from golfing with my friends. Tacos and beers, feeling relaxed. There you go. Here we go. I'm reading what you're putting down, and that's all I can do. Hole 19 was good. There we go. You guys know, like, have you ever been in a situation where you're standing there talking with your friends or a bunch of really cool people and someone kind of comes up and tries to rip on you? And, like, everybody in the circle just kind of looks at them like, who are you? Kind of like that when you come into a stream and the vibe is good and the community's all talking and enjoying themselves, and then someone comes in and says something rude and the whole community just kind of stops for a minute, because you could see the chat literally stop and people think and look and be like, what the hell? Same thing. Kind of what it's like when someone comes in and starts to be a turd, but then makes it seem like it's your fault. Man, that turd bag hit me with a knife. This game is so tough. Yep, keyboard warrior. Here we go. I'm not going to beat these abobos, but if I do, it's going to be great. People who peaked in high school. Right. That's a fact. Here we go. Really stinks that Sonic Adventure doesn't stream well. What's up, Jessica Linda? How are you? Come on now, there we go. Oh, no. King Green, welcome in. What's up, Epoch? Yes. There we go. We got it. We have a bot. We do. Oh, Jessica Linda's a bot. Yeah, you know, you can never trust people with 2 first names, right? Damn bots.
Thanks for the follow.
Jessica Linda, if you're not a bot, say pineapple. I remember this game. What's this game again? This is Double Dragon. Welcome in. Here we go. Today I'm going to go out and season my Blackstone. You never made it to this level? This game's super tough, isn't it, Ian? All right, here we go. Oh, I can beat the second game easy. I have trouble at level 6 or 7 sometimes, but this game is way harder than the second game. I'm sorry. Like, coming from someone who can no death run the second game here and there, like sometimes 1 out of 10 times. No, Double Dragon 2 is not near as hard as Double Dragon 1. I'm sorry. And Double Dragon 3 is... Yeah, Double Dragon 1 is you have that spin kick. You have all your moves from the beginning. You have that infamous helicopter level where you can lose a life so easy. Glenn said, how's everyone? Get out of here. All right, you guys ready for the Karen go round? Okay. Here we go. Welcome in everybody who's watching. Thanks for joining. Make sure you hit that like and share button if you're able to. This part sucks. Oh man, wow, that was pretty good. I'll take that all day. Nope. How about a no-no? Goodbye, Abobo. I say a no-no. Yeah, the music is awesome for sure. I agree. You could go down further and jump over, but why? You know, it doesn't make any sense to.
Glenn, you still in here?
Yeah, Phil's on the blue. Should have had a V8. That sucks. That was horse shit. Whatever game. Why he make the O face when he falls? You know I'm right here, right? You don't have to talk about me in third person. Why don't you ask me directly, Double J Ragan? You know, if there's one thing that I find super rude, it's when people come in and talk about me like I'm not fucking right here.
If you have a headache, remember head on apply the directly to your forehead.
Well, how am I supposed to know, Double J Ragan? Why he make the O face when he falls? Well, I'm sorry for misinterpreting something, but I thought you were talking about me. Who else, can I ask a question? Who else on TikTok thought he was talking about me when he said that? Why he make the O face when he falls? Did anyone else think he was asking about me? I'm just curious. Am I in the wrong here? Am I the asshole? Or, yeah. You did not think he was talking about me. That's fine. There's one. I'll concede if everybody says no, you're overreacting, then I will concede and apologize. But what do you guys think? Jaybird did not think he was talking about me. That's fair. I'm not irrational. I'm just sometimes, you know, like, I misinterpret what someone may mean. So Fred says I thought he was talking about you. Fair enough. So that's one person. So one person said he thought he was talking about me. The other person said he knew he wasn't talking about me, or thought he did not think. I thought about the game. Fair enough, Shane.
Second on character. He doesn't be doing a shape, but either what possible.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, let's see. ADD making his O face on camera. Double J Reagan, I apologize. I thought you were talking about the game. I am not too big-headed to admit that I may be wrong, or I may have taken something wrong. So welcome in. Thanks for joining. Hope you're having a good day. It was kind of split down the board, but I'll still say, okay, I could have misread that one for sure.
I was watching the screen for in-game action.
Tone is lost over text. Oh, 1000%, Jaybird. Well, I did make an O face both time I died. Like I went. So that's why I thought he was talking about me. So I think I still had, you know, like the right to think that, you know, like I still think I was, you know, like I'm not saying that I couldn't have misread that, you know, but at the same time, like I did make O faces both times that I died. So I seriously thought he was talking about me. So fair enough. Yeah, that's the thing is I think I'm a little slightly jaded some days by trolls. I don't always take things as fun and friendly when I don't understand something, but that's just from years of dealing with trolls and possibly like, you know, so it just depends on my mood, the day, what I've been through that day, you know. Today's been a crazy one.
That's why I said either way. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. That's for sure. I think that's fair. Having 5 kids will make you impatient, man. What does that mean? Come online? Oh, come online. Okay, see, I didn't even get that at first. I probably need a nap. I think I need a nap, possibly, to refresh myself. ADD is on edge today. It's not a good day for him, just saying. I'm trying to have a good day, but I am on edge today. I think I've still been tried to be pretty friendly and upbeat, but I think I'm just like I'm thankful, but also a little discouraged at the same time, like with my page's reach and with how things have been, you know, kind of just, you know, turned topsy-turvy. But either way, Glenn said, "Hey, brother Shane, we do have some awesome people who support the stream, though. I will say that. I'm very thankful for that. But I wish more of them would return after the issues that I had." But, you know, I'm definitely not the only streamer to have a crabby stream. I can tell you, one of my friends who I know definitely has some crabby streams. 1 coin only. So I'm definitely not the only one who has been crabby behind the camera. You know, that that's for sure. Or even disgruntled with the way the page, you know, a page is going or whatever. So, and I'm not talking any crap about 1 coin, just putting that out there that, you know, I've seen other streamers definitely get disgruntled in their streams too, so I'm not the only one. or on to have an on edge stream. I'm trying to be upbeat though. I need to eat something and take a nap though for sure. Have I ever watched Mike Matei? Yes. Yes, I have. I used to really enjoy the side characters of the Angry Video Game Nerd. I believe he was also either is with still or was dating Aaron Plays for a while. That was someone I used to watch for a little while. Then I was like, oh, she's dating Mike Matei. Or Mike Matei. He was really creative. I think he really added a lot to the nerd. Like, he was a lot of... I'm pretty sure, from what I heard, he was a lot of the brains behind, like, the art and some of the episodes. And he was definitely in costume a lot. Yeah, they had some kind of falling out for sure. I used to know what it was, but I don't anymore. Boo. I'm forcing myself into a situation where I need a line. That worked out. Need another line there. Sweet. Alright, y'all. I think I am going to end after this episode. Or after this game, possibly. I might get the wild hair to turn on something else, but more than likely just going to end after this. I know I haven't gone my whole 2 hours like normal, but I did a half hour before I came on here, and virtually no one was, you know, we've had 7 to 12 people in here the whole time on Facebook, which is not a ton of people, but it's better than the 2 people that Sonic Adventure was bringing in. So Sonic Adventure was streaming like complete shit. I believe Doctor said you don't have to tag him though. At one point did live in podcast type stream with a therapist that has done studies on mental health of streamers. It was very interesting and informative, also borderline scary what the doctor had to say. Streaming is not easy. It's very stressful at times. You know, it's not hard. It's not laborious. You know, I've done laborious jobs, but it's just, damn. If you've ever had... Has anyone in here ever had a 100% commission job? Like where you get no wage and your entire, you know, pay is based off if you sell anything or not. Has anyone ever had a 100% commission job in here? Nope, said Chris. Glenn said I thought it was about you. Me too, Glenn. Sorry, I wasn't, it wasn't highlighted like that when I, oh, no worries. I just don't want to be like, why the hell is this person tagging me in this stream? And then drama follows me. You never know. Anyway.
Cyberbullying and stress of failure to draw interest can probably be damaging to psyche.
It's very tough. You know, it can be very, yeah. I'm still just kind of waiting on the answer of how many people have had a 100% commission job in here. Damn. Before I go on with my story. No, okay. So that's all I've basically ever done is 100% commission job. That's all I've essentially ever done. That's all I've really ever been good at. And so that is why, probably one reason why I'm still able to do this, and that's probably why so many people, because how many people have seen someone start streaming and then give up 3 months later, 5 months later, a year later? You know, it's too tough, it's, you know, this and that, whatever the case, hard to get viewers, whatever their reason was as to why they gave up. Automotive technicians work flat pay rate, which is similar to commission pay. Yeah? So, yeah, just along with you know, I think one of the reasons that I'm able to do this for so long as I have, and I know there's a lot of people who've been doing it longer than I have, but just one of the reasons I personally have been able to do this is because, let's see here. Don't forget all the Facebook false flags involved with streaming, which is why I quit. Yes. Yep, that happens too. It's hard to deal with all the platform issues, you know. I mean, I've had my, you know, my ability to earn stripped from me a couple times, unfortunately, wrongfully. But yeah, so I mean, I worked basically, I've, you know, I mean, I served tables for a long time, which is essentially commission, but then I worked commission jobs like selling over the phone and stuff for years and years, and you know, that is one of the hardest things that I've ever done, but it's the only thing I've ever really been successful at, besides this. And yeah, so I'd say that's one of the things that helps me carry on doing this is, you know, it's not really the same. Flat rate pay is a guarantee. This is not at all. Yeah, there is no guarantee with a flat, no work, no pay, or said job on book calls for 3 hours and it takes you 17 or whatever outside. Oh man, you get paid 3 hours. Wow, yeah. So that would be tough. A flat rate pay automotive would be tough then, because that can be, you got to complete that job in a certain amount of time. They don't want to pay 17 hours of labor, which would be good for you guys. I mean, that'd be a lot of money. That's crazy. I didn't know there were flat pay automotive workers anymore. That would be tough. You know? Yeah. Robert, I could see how that would be tough for sure. You know, with streaming, you're 100%. You're either lucky and you have a whole bunch of advertisers who pay you, but that's still never guaranteed. I mean, look at the adpocalypse that happened years ago, where suddenly they change what happens and how people, you know, what videos happen with what, and then suddenly a whole bunch of people who are living off of, you know, ad revenue suddenly can't anymore. You know, I mean, I believe that happened to, you know, like there's, you know, one of the streamers who I saw had a big dip in his views, who used to get millions of views, was Matthew Santoro. I used to watch him, and he used to have millions of views on his video, and definitely does not get this. That would be tough, you know. He was making tons of money. You know, what's up, Angelo? How you doing, man? So, but yeah, streaming is not easy, man. It's not physically laborious, but it's most definitely, like, you know, it can be very mentally challenging to keep going at times. And people are just mean sometimes, dude. Like, they treat you like you're not even human. Like, they come in here, and I've had death threats. I've had the police at my door. I've had, you know, all because of trolls. You know, I've had just you know, tons of stuff, man. So I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, you know, if I don't ever get keyboard cowboys, everyone is brave behind the keyboard. Early days of dealership work life, I'd be there 70 plus hours a week, getting 15 hours of pay because we had no work coming to the shop. That's crazy. See, I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do that. There'd be no way. Be no way. But yeah, I mean, I've had the thing that keeps me going here is when I did commission-based jobs, I'd have really good months and I'd have really crappy months. I'd say the biggest thing that's carrying me right now is TikTok, honestly. Like, a lot of my support is coming in from TikTok, which is crazy. What I'm not making in stars is pretty much being made up from, you know, through diamonds, which is awesome, and I'm very thankful. But yeah, it can be stressful. It's a lot of fun, though. I do love it. I love it more than it's stressful, which is good. But once it becomes to a point to where it's more stressful than I love it, unfortunately, y'all probably won't be seeing me anymore. So if it ever does get to that point, you know, where it's more stressful, you know, to stream than it is fun, that's when I stop. What's up, Michael Wallace? How you doing? Shit. Yep, it's that chance you take. Says you could bring in 20 hours off of 40 hours of pay. Yeah, I mean, that's the chance you take. Well, if it happens, I still have a shirt. Just eating you. Well, you know, I'm about to eat something soon. Eat something, probably take a nap, probably take a shower, get refreshed. There we go. Oh, what's up, Michael? What's up with the question mark? You got a question, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, I do like Marble Madness. You know what sucks is I can't get up here. Look at this. Look, no matter how much I press. Oh, okay. That's part of your previous comment. I see. Okay, no worries. I had so much time on this level. That set me back really far there. That was stupid. Oh, damn it. Seriously? It wouldn't let me off that little ramp there. Man, I absolutely destroyed what smells in here. Well, you did just get in here, so it could be you. The one who smelt it dealt it. Here we go. What's going on, Kyle? Bonus Marble Madness, that's right. Here we go. Eat your upper lip. That's what my dad used to say. That's funny. All right. All right, we're back up to 75 seconds or 74. Sweet. I did that way better that time. This marble is so hard to control. I'm making it look easy. Thank you. 89 seconds. That's the most time I've ever had here. Thanks so much, Phil. Thank you for the 20 stars, brother.
What smells is your bad breath and your beef lips that smell like old tuna mixed with moldy cheese. Ha 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 ha, just kidding. Or am I?
You tell me. No. All right, still beat it with 51 seconds left. 49. Mangelo with the laughies.
Doing great.
Fantastic, Casanovas. I should be able to get up here without having to roll off first, and now it'll let me up there just fine. That's so stupid. Here we go. 23 seconds left. Much better this time. Okay. Oh my gosh, I might be able to beat this game. If I can just learn that shit right there. If I had rewind right now, I could have beaten that game. Angela said, "Hey Phil, thank you for the stars." Angela, thank you for the stars, Phil. Appreciate that.
Never saw that and last level.
Now you have. Rewind is amazing. You are so right. Let's play another short game. I can't rewind. I'm playing on a Nintendo. There is no option to rewind. You awake, babe? She's out. Here we go. Play ball. Both you and Phil got it wrong. It's truly me. I had pickled eggs and kimchi followed up with White Castles. Oh my god. Ah. Literally bounced on the ground. Aha. All foul. Yes. I played this game so much as a kid. My first bat of the day? Yeah, at least I'm getting a home run somewhere. Good lord. Nice. I'll take it. He's like, not again. Dang, got some power on these hits. Get your balls out of here. Hey, take care, Michael Wallace. Have a good one, brother. Thanks so much for joining. Hope to see you soon. I'll be taking off here real soon. That hit the ground first, it felt like. Thank you, Michael Wallace, for carrying that star badge, brother. I appreciate that so much, dude. Thank you, thank you. Bill Koufax got that star badge. Good lord, they didn't want to let me do that again. King Green, welcome in.
Saving my stars for Fatlot. That pimple-popping puss-eating freak. He loves busting the oozing warts on that magical pickle he's being talking about. He had much practice with all the animals in his barn. Going oh 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 oh.
Hilarious. Thank you. Damn. The bastard. Thank you again, Phil. See you later, Michael. Oh, hey. Kopax. All right. Oh, why didn't it give me a chance to catch it? Whatever, man. Seriously. Base is loaded. Shit. Damn it. Come on now. What? Screw that. Game sucks. Game cheats.
I need to get my ears cleaned. I just switched to my right earbud, and you are clear as water.
Oh, man. A lot of lake water on the other side, huh? What was your favorite game? Base loaded too?
Like Flint, Michigan.
Haha. Hey, you don't want to drink that water. Boo, stick to bowling. That game cheats. I think it's Bomberman 2 that's the better one. The Bombermans on Super Nintendo are the best. By the way, right now this is just totally bonus. 100% bonus content. Alright, we're going to do one level of this game, then I'm out of here. Yeah, this game looks way better. I like that it's all contained to one screen. Bomberman with more than one screen, it's just weird. Yes! From what I remember, there's not a lot of power-ups in this game. I love it when you can get like 5 to 6 bombs. You can just lay them down everywhere, but then you take a chance at really, really messing yourself up. Look at this. Not even going to be a single bomb in here. I'm definitely going to wait to destroy a lot of that before I get that guy. There we go. A little bit of a longer fire. Bomb Jack is fun. Not the same, though. All right. Maybe we'll play one more. This game's fun. I like Bomberman 2 better for sure. Sweet. Ha! It was that little step back that got him there. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Muhammad. Thank you. Well, I enjoy your conversation. How are you today? I played Mario today, actually. I played Mario 2. I beat it in about 57 minutes. I would have beat it in like 49 minutes, but I totally messed up.
Mowing yoing.
Boing yoing. Only like one item in every one of these games.
Hey Glenn, did it work?
Glenn's back. What's up, Tim D. Wade? How you doing, brother? No. Oh my gosh, I was just barely out of range. That was lucky too.
At Bedded Lick Night haven't tried yet, but I'll let you know soon.
What am I playing tonight? Possibly. So we're gonna start with Mario Kart 64 tonight, Phil. And if
Okay,
if
cool
we
beans.
if we get more people than 4 people who want to play Mario Kart 64 and have Mario Kart 8, we'll switch over to Mario Kart 8. And then we're gonna play Ninja Turtles, Doom, and Grand Theft Auto. Got a lot planned tonight. Chris Knapp said, hey, Mangelo. You fell asleep. We're going to play Path of Exile tomorrow.
Hell yay, brother.
It'll be a lot of fun. It did. A while. Mhm. Hey, buddy. Oh. He's awake. Are you awake? Oop. Are you awake? Mama gotta go use the restroom. You're with Dad for a minute.
Such a cutie.
Thanks, Glenn. There we go. Do love this game. Area 1-5. How many areas in the first level do we need? He's got my hair. Ah, or lack thereof. Oh, I missed the auto bomb. That's okay. Yeah, goodbye. That's what you get. Alright, this will indeed be the last level that I play today. We have been very slow today. But I still appreciate all the conversation. Definitely everything picked up though once I switched from Sonic to Mario, which sucks that I can't, you know, like Sonic Adventure doesn't stream well. Alright. I know I have one life left, but it doesn't matter. I'm out of here, everybody. Take care over on Twitch. Have a good one. See you guys later. Thank you, King Green, Epoch. Take care, everybody. Take care on on TikTok. Usually I'm in much better spirits, y'all. So I've been kind of on edge today, but it's just been a rough morning, man. My son peed on the floor. Tons of poopy diapers.
DD.
Just been really freaking busy today, and I think it's kind of had an effect on me. And anyway, take it easy, everybody. Thanks for joining. Take care on Facebook, y'all. Have a good one. See you later, Phil. Thanks for the stars. Take care, Robert. Have a good one, Laz. Take care, Tim. Goodbye, everybody. And take care on YouTube. Take care, Angelo, Shane, Chris. Take care.